What is going on, boys? Swaggy seriously now, and for just go ahead and get the extra video for today. So today we'll be reacting to a newer video that just came out like a few days ago. This is by tryhardninja. This is Afraid of the Dark remaster with danbull, the stupendium, and of course Cam Seti. So and for do, link down below for the original video stuff here. Please go check it out. They work really hard and show support. And of course, here are the credits themselves here. Please go check out everybody involved with the actual video stuff here. They all work really hard and deserve support. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly go through the list. Alright, and without any further ado, let's get into the actual video stuff here. Let's not waste so much time. Link for the actual video stuff down below. Description below.
Hey, are you afraid of the dark? Hey, are you afraid of coming apart? We have many ways and ways and ways of stopping your heart. So you should be afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark. Tell me, are you afraid of the dark, where the lights of your nightmares might just stop your heart shit? Claws and teeth can't wait to tear you apart, running out, yelling, cry for a lifeline that's not there. Decades of fear wait here in the shadows, vengeful mechanized rage. If you weren't scared before, then you should be very, very afraid.
It's funny how fuzzing static kinda gets freaky if you keep looking at it. There's something about the unknown that bleeds the bloodiest magic. It's equally funny and tragic to see you were running in panic. Demonically, cuddly, animatronic, metallic, organic, mechanical, cannibal animals. None of just suddenly come up and clean your skull into fragments. Powerful mandibles, packed full of teeth. You have to believe it happens. I've actually seen it. Had to clean the blood and the gore off of the floor and walls and doors and corridors. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Hey, are you afraid of the dark?
That was cool.
Hey, are you afraid of coming apart? We have many ways and ways and ways of stopping your heart. So you should be afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. Fact is, I'm paid to be part of it. My first day to be guarding it, and they claim that it's harmless when we play things so ominous. There's no way that they're conscious. What's crazy in my arms? I've been raising alarms. Get back on the stage and quit your politics. It's creepy about last night. Huddle with a flashlight, hoping I can open the right doesn't use the cams right. They just want to snuggle, but they're really damn tired. It's just a place to blaze, raise the Fahrenheit, and I'm running from the belly, and you can't hide from the chin. 'Cause you got a wicked appetite. Now the ready, I'll be ready on my last rides. 5 AM, 5%, it'll last right.
That's right, that I had a sin. Ever since I got this metal skin, only get kicks from a devil's sin. Let the kid within, let the devil in. Better settle then, 'cause you're gonna get a show. Looking like a music, gonna need a better soul. Would you be a dear? Could you be a volunteer? Bring the audience to tears, so you're ready, here we go. All the voices inside, we gonna share them tonight. This is a carousel ride around a terrible blight. So why you scared of the night? 'Cause up in there it's alright. You know what's scary, you like you and I. Hey, are you afraid of the dark? Hey, are you afraid of coming apart? We have many ways and ways and ways of stopping your heart. So you should be afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark.
That was cool.
Yeah, you better run. We'll tear you apart. No return if we see you in the dark.
Throw into the wood.
Yeah, you better run. We'll tear you apart. No return if we see you in the dark.
That was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's really, really cool. Oh, something else. Oh, it's just the credits, I think. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let these credits fall by. So please go check out everybody over there. Just up here. Yeah, we're really hard to support, so please go check them out. But still, these visuals are amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. Sorry. Oh. My bad. Let me do that. Sorry about that. The last of the credits and stuff here soon. I do also notice that the drawings and stuff are pretty, they're really interesting. Oh, that was actually a really cool drawing. There's one of the purple mask thing going on here. I love it. And that looks to be it. 2D animation by Shamrock. Anything else we gotta check out? I think that's it. So that any further, let me go ahead and give my general thoughts on the actual itself here. Starting off with the beat itself, then of course going into the actual just vocals and lyrics themselves here, then of course ending off with the actual animation itself here. Let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the beat itself here, to be very general about the actual beat itself here, the beat itself here was immaculate. I love it. I love that they didn't really change too much about the original song itself here. In fact, I think it's the exact same, but overall, I still love the actual original song itself here. It was still really well done, super enjoyable, and overall, such a jam, and I loved it. But aside from that, like just overall, the actual beat itself here was really good. I loved it. It was so well done, and overall, really well made, and I love it so much. But aside from that, let's go ahead and get to the actual vocal work and there's some sounds here. Let's not waste too much time. So yeah, the vocal work itself was overall really well done, and I loved it as well. It was overall just so slick, so buttery, so smooth, and in general, also just so well performed. I love it, especially from all the actual cameos or bonus artists in here. I loved it. I loved how they kind of just transitioned from creator to creator. That was really slick, and I love it. And I get more into that later on. But aside from that, though, etc., the actual books themselves went crazy, and I love them. Now let's go on to the actual lyrics themselves. Let's get into it. So yeah, going on to the actual lyrics themselves were overall really well done, super well structured. I gave it an amazing vibe for this song. I love them. I love the little transitions we get, especially from these sort of different perspectives, and I'll get more into depth on that later on. But like I said, I love the perspectives we get into the actual just lyrics themselves here. I love it. It's so cool, so well done overall, really well portrayed. But aside from that, though, let's go ahead and get to the actual animation itself here. Let's get on to it. Now, the animation itself here was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. It was so cool. There's so many good shots here I can really put up, and each of them would look just so well done. But aside from that, though, like I said, the actual just animation stuff here was so well done, so well made, and overall looked really gorgeous. But aside from the overall, it also was really slick, really buttery, really smooth, and there's nothing I can really complain too much about. Overall, it looked pretty good. And overall, it kind of, what's the word for it? I don't know the word for it. It was overall great quality. It moved really slickly. My brain, I can't. I'm thinking of a word. It's like it was really well animated. I guess that's good enough. I was trying to find another word for more of a it was really fluid, very very smooth, like in terms of animation, just animation flow. But I'll get to that later on. Like I said, overall, I love the animation stuff here. It was really well done. I just can't think of the words to really describe the actual just animation stuff here. So let's just go on to the actual just deeper dive here before I get any more loop headed. Oh my god. Before I get any more loopy, let's get on to it. Now, before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original video stuff here. Link down below and card at the end of the video, of course. And aside from that, though, like I said, go check it out. They worked really hard and show support. And of course, overall, like I said, they worked really hard to make this, of course, show them your support and show them, how much you like the actual video stuff here by hitting their like button and subscribing to their channels. But aside from that, though, so speaking of subscribing and liking, go ahead and do that for this channel if you could. I really appreciate that, so thank you guys for doing that as well. But aside from that, though, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell for the next time I upload if you're interested in catching the news videos as soon as you can. And of course, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the actual video stuff here, whether you liked it, you hated it, that was really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the video stuff here. And of course, aside from that, though, also consider hitting the share button as well. It helps out so much in channel stuff and it just helps me out a ton, so please consider doing that as well. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the actual deep dive here. Let's not waste too much time. Now, for the deep dive here, what I kind of get into, I just kind of get more into depth on the video stuff here while pulling up a few examples from the actual original video stuff here. Let's go ahead and get started with the beat itself here. And of course, the lyrics and vocals themselves here. Then ending off with the actual just animation stuff again. But like I said, overall, I love it. I just love how the song itself here starts. It starts off really smooth, really buttery, and overall just really, really just how I say it, not rhythmic. I don't know if rhythmic's a word, but it has just such a almost a welcoming rhythm and just a sort of a just pleasant rhythm in the beginning and stuff. I love it.
Coming apart.
Not a little right here.
Hey, are you afraid?
No, right here. This is it. I was thinking, what does exist? Like, oh, I love it. I love the little jingle there. I love that. And of course, it does transition into the actual, just just
Hey, are you
the actual song stuff.
afraid of the dark? Hey, are you
Oh, like I said, just the beat itself is so well made, and of course it does just in general evolve the type of stuff here, and overall really well done. But yeah, like I said, overall I love the evolution.
I
Of
just
stuff.
stop your heart
It's so
shit.
good. Like,
Claws
things
and
like
teeth
these
can't
are
wait to
just so
tear
good.
you apart. Running high, yelling cry for a lifeline that's not there. Decades of your wait.
Like, oh my god, the beat itself here, like I said, just it changes so drastically in like some specific scenes. And I'll go ahead and pull up one right here. What was it? Like right around what was it? Like right here.
I'm paid to be part of it. My first day to be guarding it, and they claim that it's harmless when we're playthings so ominous. There's
Okay.
no way that they're conscious. What's crazy on my arms? Should I be raising alarms? Get back on the stage, quit your politics.
Like, oh my god, like I said, I love the evolution of the song, of just the beat itself. It changes so frequently, it changes so slickly, and in general, it's just so good, and I love it. And of course, it does change a few more times, but I'll only go through one more before I start going through other things. But yeah, like I said, this scene is specifically. The beat itself here changes in a rather strange way, and I love it though.
Sin. Ever since I got this metal skin, only get kicks from a devil sin. That the kid within, like a devil, then better settle then, cause you're gonna get a show. Looking like a music, gonna need a better soul. Would you be a dear? Could you be a volunteer? Bring the audience to tears, so you're ready, here we go. All the voices inside, we gonna share them tonight. This is a carousel ride around the terrible.
I just love it. I just love how just good the beat itself here is, and I love how well made it is, and it just sounds so good. But aside from that, though, like I was saying, overall the beat itself here is immaculate. It has so many good things you really pull from it, and overall it just has a great quality, a great just in general style, and of course has a lot of personality, and I love that. But aside from that, though, let's go ahead and get to the extra just vocal work and lyrics themselves here, and of course it's not lacking in those either. Let's get on to it. So like I said, overall, for those specific scenes that I was showing you, one with of course, with the Stupendium and Cam Steady. There's also another one with danbull, but I think it's like right here. I remembered it. I'm gonna go ahead and let it play for a little bit.
Mother was packed full of teeth, you have to believe it happens. I've actually seen it, had to clean the blood on the gore off of the floor and walls and doors and corridors. It was horrible, it was horrible.
Like, ooh, I love it. I love the actors, just vocals themselves. They all go crazy, and I love them so much. Especially with the chorus itself here, just being tryhardninja, and then we get these like little individual segments here with apparently William Afton, the Souls, and then like Phone Guy. I love it. It's so well done, so well portrayed, and overall, just so good. But aside from that, like I said, vocals go crazy. The lyrics themselves are overall really well structured and give an amazing foundation for the song. And overall, I love the perspective change from each of these characters. Especially when it's like, it's like, are you afraid of the dark? It's like, I'm not afraid of the dark. The fact is, I'm paid to be part of it. Like, ooh, okay, Phone Guy, go off. But like I said, overall, I love the perspective changes in the vocals themselves here, and of course the lyrics themselves here. And I love how they kind of sync up and just almost like change like the entirety of the song itself here. It's so interesting, so cool, and in general, really, really well done. But aside from that, though, I'm not gonna lie, I lost myself in the train of thought. But yeah, like I said, vocals themselves here go hard. Lyrics themselves here are also super well structured, gave an amazing foundation for the song, and overall had so many good scenes and segments. I don't have enough time here in order to to describe it. It was good. It was great. I'm glad. I love it, and it was just so enjoyable. But aside from that, let's go ahead and get to the extra just animation stuff here. I'm wasting up time. Let's get on to it. So yeah, overall, the animation stuff here was just immaculate as well. I'm loving these specific scenes. I'm loving the sort of slickness and smoothness that's a part of the animation stuff here for specific scenes. Hold on, what was it? One scene is like right over, like I think it's like right over here.
Ways and ways and ways of stopping your heart. So you should be afraid.
Like the eye changes, the sort of
Afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark, afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the
And then, of course, then we get that transition, like, oh my god, it's so slick, it's so smooth, it's so buttery. But aside from that, like I said, just overall, the animation itself here has such a great consistency. It's great that they type it itself here, not only with the lighting and the model choice, but also just the actual animation flow and then the actual style itself here. It's so, so good, and I love it. But aside from that, though, let's go ahead and get to a little bit of the specifics themselves here. The models themselves here were overall really well picked, and I love them so much. Especially that little spring trap one as well, like right over, like, what was it, like right over here? Like this scene, like no, not this scene, like, what was it?
You have to believe it.
Like this scene right here looks so good. I'm loving the lighting, and I love how this sort of, the perspective itself here also goes crazy. I love it. It's so well done, overall, really well portrayed, and overall, it looks so cool here. But aside from that, such as overall, the model itself here for this spring trap or this spring bunny looks so well made and looks so good. You can see like little patches of dirt and of course little, a little bit of grime in there. But you can also notice like the more of the cleanliness and of course just the little stitches or like these little segments here, and of course the fur itself here. And it just gives a sort of synthetic like almost look to it, and I love it. But aside from that though, like I said, overall, the models themselves are overall really well detailed, have such great looks, and of course are super game accurate, and overall I love that. But aside from that, like I said, the animation stuff here is not only it's not only got great models, it's also got great lighting and of course just a general great flow. And of course, another scene right here that I think has amazing lighting. It was like right around. Give me a second here. No. I missed it. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me a second here. Alright, I found it. Yeah, it's this scene right here. This scene itself here looks amazing. I'm loving the lighting itself here. I'm loving how there's like a little bit of almost a sort of glowing, fogginess to the actual lighting itself here. It's so well done and looks so cool. But of course, it's almost, I'm not sure if it's like the bit right here or something like that, but it does look a little blurry here. But aside from that, like, oh, okay, like, I'm not like, that entire segment there just goes out, and I love it. And not only with the actual lighting itself, but overall, just the actual flow itself, and how, of course, the actual models themselves here are overall just not only moving at such a fast pace, and you can tell that they're moving really fast, but also just the actual, like, just flow itself here is overall incredible, and I love it, and it's just so well done. But aside from that, that does kind of get through all my general thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff. Just like I said, go check out the actual original video itself. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video, so please go check it out. And aside from that, the end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that, so please consider sharing that out as well. And of course, like I said, like, subscribe, notification bell for next time I upload if you're interested in catching the newest videos as soon as you can. And of course, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the video stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that was really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least let me know your thoughts and opinions on the actual video stuff here. And of course, that does cut it for me today. So I'll be seeing you boys later on today as well. So like I said, I'm doing 2 videos again today. So yeah, I will be doing that. So keep your eyes peeled, or keep your eyes and ears peeled for that second video when it comes out. Alright then, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, I hope to see you again later on. Alright? Bye-bye for now.